Almost over 2,500 guests came to our friend's wedding. Big, huge production. Very stressful moment as a producer, as a photographer, as a creative director, to be part of this such amazing production. It's my honor to be in his wedding because he's super famous, super lovable, and super amazing person. Everybody loves this person and wanna enjoy his big day when he got married. And it was such an honor for me to be part of his wedding and to be picked to photograph and be part of this whole production. Under so much stress, so much, sometimes things 100% you think it's gonna go amazingly right, and you have this 1% go wrong, or you are under pressure that something may happen, but out of the blue everything is okay, but because you're so stressed out, sometimes you're rushing to make everything to perfection. And this is what I'm all about. Fashion photographer, love his job so much, and he's being so creative in his industry, and have his position. And when I be part of such a wedding, it's a very different environment, and it's not bad at all, because as a creative director and artist, it's an honor for me to put something different than a table than copy paste as what other wedding photographers doing, right? So he told me, Ramzi, I saw your fashion, I saw your creative art, I saw your books, I saw your gallery, I saw everything. I want you to be part of my wedding. So I couldn't say no because he's such an amazing person. Under such a big stress, helping out one of my assistants setting up video production, like video cameras, my Leica SL skied the way the airplane landed on the runway. Skied almost 7 meters. Like I hit something from the table and the camera went like bowling. Yep. What happened to the camera? You may ask. Nothing. Almost skied 7 meters from a height maybe 3 meters. I'm sorry, 1.5 meters. It like almost, like till here maybe. So it was on the table and skied right away. I start seeing birds, flashes, dinosaurs, stars and moons, and I freaked out. The first thing I saw, or I checked, I said like, the lens, is the lens okay? Is it broken? Nothing happened. I turned it on and I was making sure that, please God, let everything be okay in SD cards, because it's a big process of the wedding, photo shooting, going here and there, the home and the preparation, everything inside the memory card. And I was like saying, God, please. The camera worked perfectly. Turn it on perfectly. I noticed one thing. The grip was slightly like turned a little bit to the side. It's like off hook, but not off hook. So you can see like a hair of the body of the camera, and you can see like the small separation. So I tried to take the grip off. It gave me a very big hard time taking the grip off. So what I try to do is slowly see what's going on. I found out that this little thing here, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a little knobbish thing. It's still like shaky, by the way. It's like a little thing here, like a pin, that it actually doesn't connect, but it makes a small bridge between the grip and the camera, so they can actually doesn't twist around, so it will stay still inside, so it will be actually lock, even though you screw it like from the screwdriver here. It's fine, this is okay, this is to attach it together, but sometimes it's swiggle, right? So instead of swiggling, so you actually this little pin hold it together. So I noticed it's stuck. I couldn't take it off. So slightly praying to God 1 minute at a time, trying to make sure everything is okay. I found out that this little thing stuck, and I noticed that, okay, let's hope for the best. Let's try to, we took it off. So I noticed there's a little like it's swinging around, and everything else is okay. So the only damage that it got from the whole almost 1.5 meters height, 6-7 meters ski, like boof, you know, that it hit actually the grip. The way the camera like fell on the floor, I think it went grip and the hood, because it's new. It's new. So this little, the whole pressure went on the grip, that it twisted a bit and it make this a little bit loose. That's all. I put it back on. Now, if you notice, the grip is still a little bit like wiggling, you know, a little bit wibbly. So it's still wibbly a little bit because it's a little bit loose, the pin that holds from the grip to the camera. Other than that, this camera, the Leica SL, doesn't matter any version, but you know what I have is, I still believe the Leica SL is the first creation of Leica SL family. It's the best. With you know, the other ones is okay. It's perfectly working. Perfect. What do I say from this thing? I wanted to say that when I first made the unboxing video, which I was the first one in the whole internet and YouTube industry that unboxing the Leica SL, and it's an honor for me, and you can go and check my videos in my channel, because you know, as you see, you can see the dates and you can see other people's dates, so it doesn't, you know, you can see everything's clear. I believed in it so much, and I liked it so much, and I talked about it so much, very highly about the quality, about where Leica's going with their direction with this kind of a camera. Is it really for professionals? All these kind of things. And everybody was taking it a bit in oh, it's another camera that we don't like, or we may like, but we don't know. And I was saying to everybody, there is a title of a video saying, is it for professionals? And I meant it. It's really for professionals. You know, it's not like I'm working for anybody. I'm not making marketing for anybody. You can see there's no links. You can do whatever you want. It's just a nice live conversation between you and I, between me and you guys. So, or whoever like to listen to my Leica YouTube channels, from a pure passionate photographer who loves his gear and his like work, that I believed in this line of Leica SL so much that I thought about it highly. I was comparing it. I was saying that I'm making a living out of this camera. I'm flying and I'm holding it. People hiring me just looking at my camera and say like, man, I know this company. I know all this all about. You're picking the best. I want you to be part of my my event. I want you to photo shoot my campaign. I started getting hired just from my camera sitting next to me in a coffee shop. So what I'm trying to say that from day one, I love this camera. I bought this camera from day one. I was so happy about this kind of a move toward it. And I wanted to tell you what I did next. What I did next, it may surprise you. But if you want to hold on for this kind of thing, I'm gonna make another video after this one right away. So watch it and tell me what you think of the video. What kind of a decision I made after what happened to this camera. Perfectly working, heavy duty. It's a, I don't know, maybe God loves me, I don't know. Or maybe God wants, like, I don't want to, really, in that day, I shouldn't be in trouble, or everything should run smoothly. The camera really skied. Like when you see an airplane, like landing on a runway with this kind of a super big high speed, this is how the whole camera went through the floor, and I freaked out. You don't understand what does it mean when you see your camera skiing on the floor from a height to a distance. This is the worst, from a height and a distance. So what I'm trying to say that I'm so happy of what happened, and I'm very grateful for being in such an event that it put me under pressure to understand that I have a really, really great gear that I should, first of all, take care of and be careful next time not to put it on a table, on the edge of the table, that when I take another bag and it's stuck with that, and then when I took the whole bag and the whole camera skied, this is what should not happen. But it's of course it's a lesson learned, but I'm happy that I knew that such a camera can like be there for me, because it took a hit. It's a big hit, my friend. I swear to God, I was shooting with, should I say names? Okay. I was shooting with the Nikon. It was 24-70 and next on top, like it's attached to the body, and it fall down from like a small distance. It fall down like that. And my friend saw the camera falling down. He put it like it was putting on the table or something, but because it was slippery, it just like slipped and it fell on the floor. The lens was on the side, the camera was on the other side, the whole ring broke, and it was a disaster. It was the body, it was useless. So everything broke down. So I'm trying to understand what happened with me, and I said like, wow, thank God of like the material, the price I paid for this kind of a thing, that it was really, really worth it. So invest in your gear. Don't be cheap on things that you may think it's expensive and you are professional. These kind of things add up, because one time I also put something about another product that it also fell, and it was perfectly almost new because of the material of what you pay. Sometimes people say it's a brand, it's a name on top of something. You may think of it that way, but you have to understand, sometimes these people are putting also effort in their gear. They're putting thoughts in their gear. They're putting really good material quality in their gear. So they can back up what they say and what they do. And they say like, hey, we put you the best material. You know, we're not joking. So when something happened to me with this kind of a camera, it's nice to share it. So I don't want to say I'm backing off the company, or I'm standing next to the company with what they say. Okay, yes, of course it's true, because what happened with me, I'm sharing it with you. But it's nice when something like this happen, the company knows about it, and they say like, okay, we're doing the right thing. Let's not go less quality than that. And this is what I'm trying to share with everybody, that this is really the big deal. When you pay something really premium for this kind of a camera, especially quality-wise or lens-wise, man, the lens, everything is perfect. Like even the hood, there's no scratches. There's no even side effect. Like there's no scratches. There is no everything. The paint, everything is perfect. I have no clue. Just like the grip have a little bit of a twist. I'm looking for another grip I cannot find. If anybody can help me out, cheers. Let me know. But I want to buy another grip, because it's so good. This camera is so good. And what happened with the whole thing, it's like, it's an eye-opening for me to say, I made the right decision. If you are a Leica, whatever Leica owner, probably SL, S, it's crazy. It's really big, because I know what's S all about. Like these kind of cameras will really stood up for you. They will really like say, okay, we have quality, don't worry about it, we will take care of you. Even if we slip and on the floor, like almost like 6 meter longs, it's fine. So we'll be okay. And this is what I like to share with you guys, that sometimes whatever other people say, because they cannot afford things, or they don't know about things, or they've never been experienced with things. This is what I'm trying to say. Listen to professionals, especially if you're going to this kind of a genre. Don't listen to YouTubers that they want to make just a video because they're making living out of it. You know, I don't believe in making living out of videos. This is so stupid. Like, have a real job. Making videos online is not a real job. It's an entertainment thing. It's a TV thing. But also entertainment should be on a professional level, not just like in your bedroom having 2 lights and say like, hey, sponsor me, sponsor me. This is called like you're begging for like things. This is not the way it is. You need to have a real job if you want it to be. I'm not saying be a photographer, just have a real job that you earning money from something you're doing in a constant base like that, it makes something good for you and for like thing. Okay, you may say YouTube is I love my YouTube thing, but this is entertaining. Anybody can do it, and you can see everybody can be famous in 2 seconds today. You don't need to be Madonna anymore. You know, Madonna back in whatever that age, well, I don't know how old is she now. Like, she used to like work her ass off to do something and be famous and now no problem, just 2 videos and you're famous. You're like you cover the whole universe of celebrities. You're the new one. So what I'm trying to say that videos of this kind of a famous people that they're trying to do, they try to say something about something, or they try to like make entertainment videos, all these are fine. This is their lifestyle, no problem. But when it comes to real things, you need to I don't want to say I'm the one, but you need to listen to people almost in my position. Maybe Mark, maybe George, maybe Jacques, maybe Matteo, whatever, whoever. Listen to people are working hard in their life and like taking this hard working money and investing it in something they believe in something, and when something bad happen, sharing it with you, because all you have here online is just like, oh, it's amazing, oh, it's amazing, all the positivities in the world, it's there. Okay, tell me something bad happened to you. Nothing. Really? Are you sure? What you are, like perfection number 110? Like, come on, man. There is things sometimes happen, nobody share it, or they share it in a very weird way, or you know, whatever. This video is not for 5 minutes entertainment, like, you know, you're bored, you want to, no, this is for people that really want to see other people's experience and see what happened with them, and take it under consideration. Don't buy Leica, it's fine. But listen to someone that been experienced in almost over 2,500 guests in such a big production, and under very stressful moments, sometimes you don't know, some things happen, that my camera just fell from the table all the way skied. And I'm so happy to say that quality matters when you're a professional photographer, let's say, or whatever you are, like a chef or a doctor. Buy professional things and invest in it, because other people sometimes they may ruin the party for you and say for entertainment and commission and affiliate links and all these things, because they don't want you to really like dig deep. Like, you know, the other day I saw a person saying, oh, this is the best 10 monitors you can buy. And I noticed there is more quality monitors he didn't mention. Why? Because this is what they give him for free. So where are we sitting in this kind of like, who should I believe? Should I believe someone is legit, speaking from experience and know what he's doing and sharing videos, and he doesn't have like 2 million subscribers, because it doesn't matter? Or should I believe like this kind of like a joker guy that he's getting all these kind of things for free just to talk about it in his channel and make it traffic to their website, and maybe 1 or 2 will buy it from them and will make profit? So this is where you're gonna put yourself into. You like to be used, or you like to actually use this kind of information for your own benefit? Whoever watched this video all the way till this moment, I know who are you, and you are the one who actually I can relate to, because I need like only few kind of like quality of people to do all this kind of like watching, sharing, and talking about such a great experience. I'm not looking for thousands of comments. All these thousands of comments, you will find almost 80% of them not related to this topic at all. Especially if you go to the big channels of photography, like I don't know, let's name a random like name-ish, like say that whatever name is photographer, he have like, you know, almost 1 million subs, right? And he's talking about all the camera gears, and no problem, and having like so much comments that the community of his group, they start actually interacting with each other and answering questions of each other. But when you look at their portfolio, or look who are they have non-related situation to this video. So it's kind of like everybody trying to improve who they are, or they're trying just to put an opinion based on what they heard from another channel. So it's all stupid. So what's not stupid is real small group of people that they are related to what I have, they are related to what I do, they are related to the passion I'm doing, and they may don't want to experience bad things. They listen. They may say like, man, I heard of this photographer, this serious photographer, that he was in an event in an actual reality kind of a situation, that he put his, you know, next to this. I need to be careful maybe. I know it's a great camera, it's a very expensive camera, maybe I should be careful of my gear. Boom, you have like a great kind of tip. What, you know, I'm sure you guys are not kids, but you know, you never know sometimes, you know. I'm already, I don't want to say how old I am, or should I say, I'm already over 40. And you know, one tip here and there, I don't mind. I'm not perfect. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say that this, unfortunately, today everybody's famous, today everybody's somebody. But at the same time, when you are this person that who can relate to this small kind of group of people, which is the elite people, this is what we need to be as a community. Look how many people have Leica. Maybe nowadays a lot, but look what they're shooting with, trees and birds. So basically they're not really related to this community, besides they are having this kind of like a Leica with this very cheap lens. It's like, I made a video about like, don't buy expensive body with cheap lens. It make a huge buzz. I start having fight with so many groups because everybody try to defend themselves that I have expensive body but I have a cheap lens and I'm the king and I know what I'm doing. But hey, no, you don't. I said it. You're putting a bad lens in front of a sensor, you're gonna get a shitty image. No matter what, how you're gonna sugarcoat it, it's not gonna work, honey. When a very bad quality of glass see red, and through the lights and the micro contrast and all this see it pinkish magenta, and you're gonna say like, wow, I love this look. This is a shitty look, my friend, because the whole glass is bad. What are you talking about? When you buy a cheapest lens and try to say I want the vintage look, man, come on, who are you fooling? Anyway, this is for another video. But all I wanted to say to people that believe in such a product or a company, or they know what is this all about, the right people watch this video to the end, and probably this is almost the end, and I'm sharing a proud story of Leica SL, that it fell on me on the production level. It's not like I have of course I have a backup, but when you see your own heart going, you freak out, my friend. I don't want to say that I wish people go through this thing for them to understand it. Absolutely not, and God forbid. But at the same time, it's nice to know that when I speak proud and very highly about such a thing, I don't say it out of space. I say it because I believe in it and I love it so much. And I think I will invest more in this thing. And watch the next video you're gonna see next to this one or after it, and see what I did. And call me crazy, but this is because of what happened with me for this Leica SL. Speaking of Leica SL and the community and everybody, why don't you join us, which I made a really nice Facebook group called LEICA CLUB. It's a Facebook group. I thought to put everybody together and to come together as a family. Not like, oh, I have a Leica Q, I need to look for Leica Q group. Oh, I have a Leica S, I have to go to the Leica S group. I put like a nice club saying Leica Club, and everybody comes together and posts from any kind of camera, whether film or whether it's a deluxe or whether it's a CL, SL, Q, M, whatever you are having as a Leica photographer, post your photos and let's come together as a nice showcase there and show videos. And there is a lot of it. It's like over 5,000 now. It's crazy. And I just open it. So join us. It's nice to have. It's nice to have you also, because this is what is it all about, to have each other there, talk about things. And I will be so happy to share this video on the Leica group, because on the Leica Club, because I really wanted to start putting my videos there, because it's a club over 5,000, and now people need to maybe to have a nice kind of like maybe chat and talk. And also you guys as Leica photographers, why don't you make like nice videos about it? But please, like I don't want to say stick to the point, but at least it's nice to hear a really legit honest opinion about things, not because of like something need to be sold or it's a fake thing. I see sometimes from old men having, or old photographers, let's put it this way. Well, I'm gonna be next soon. They're having this kind of a Leica camera, and they speak about it passionately, like, you know, 10 minutes just talking about how nice it is and the film and this. This is so amazing. And you see these kind of advertising freaks. It's like, oh, you can afford this, you can do this, you can that, this is so expensive, and he hardly can buy like cookies. So who do you want to listen to? Someone passionate about what he's doing and trying not to convince you, but to share something you may relate it to? Or you want to hear some kids talking about expensive things they cannot afford, and they're talking to you about it, who can afford it? So you need to figure out who you are. All right. Thank you so much. Please watch my work at expertotv.com, ramsino.com, my official website, Ramsey Spencer. If you like to see what I do sometimes as my day-to-day life, I don't know if it's interested you like models and fashion stuff like that, at Ramsey Spencer on my social media, and look at my work. Everything is almost like 99.7% from Leica, whether it's S, SL, Q, whatever. So, and check my videos if you like. I have really nice videos. It's coming from the heart. It's long. This is not for someone is trying to, like, you know, having like a post office lineup and want to see a 5 minutes video. This is not the channel. You go to the commercial channels. But my channel is more like for you to sit and enjoy what I have from information, and hopefully you like it and you click for the next video. And believe me, I'm not making anything from any of this, so it's up to you. But don't worry about the financial situation, because I have a real job, I have a real life. I'm not a YouTuber, but this is a platform where you can share nice information without anything in return. Let's put it this way. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.